Welcome to Penguins TV. This is the after-game video. As you can probably tell, we just won. Also, I think it's only the second time I've done this. I'm still live in stream with the regulars in the stream like Brocklin and Dutchy and Thirst and Cool and others as well. They're live watching this while I'm recording this after-game recap video. If you normally watch these videos with me after the game and I cover things, I did my longest video ever after the last game, the 7-6 win. I did almost 18 minutes. But the reason you didn't see it up is because when I went to publish it, there's a restriction on my YouTube account that only lets me publish up to 15 minutes. Well, that's easy. Just verify your account, it said. And you said. And I tried to do that, but there was a conflict somewhere in my account about verification too many times or something. So I have to deal with YouTube about that. Until that, you can be sure the next video will be no longer than 14:59. Sometimes they're 5 minutes, sometimes they're 10. And that 18-minute one, I thought it was my best, but that's why it didn't go up. So, we won tonight. I'm glad to have you here. We got a couple new subscribers in the channel tonight. Those subscriptions in the Twitch mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. Let's get into what happened here tonight. Aaron Dell started for the New Jersey Devils tonight, and Tristan Jarry started for us. Now, last game, we were up 6-0 after 2, and we won the game 7-6. The third period was a disaster. They outscored us 6-1, but we won the game, you might say. But that 6-0 lead was fine. We played fine, and the Devils played awful. Tonight, when we were up 2-1, I felt much better about our game. We played well all night long. We didn't score in the third, but that's okay. I liked our game for the whole game. A couple things you want to know right about. Kasperi Kapanen is back, and whatever balance we seem to be missing since Zucker came back, and even worse since Carter was added, now with Kapanen tonight, it appears to be in perfect sync again. Now, we'll see what happens next game, and then we really have a test of 4 games coming up. So Kapanen was back, and that's wonderful. Our lines are starting to round out, and they're going to end up beautiful, I think. Let's get into statistics to start, and then we'll go into other things. The Penguins were outshot handily tonight by the Devils, 31-23, and we won 5-1. We had 2 goals in the first to their 1. We had 3 in the second to their none, and there was none in the third by anybody. Hits in this game were 29-25 for the Devils. The face-offs won were 23-20 for the Penguins. The power play opportunities, 0 for 4 for the Devils. And I really like seeing that because the last 2 games, or 2 of the last 3 games, teams were 1 for 4 against us. So that's very encouraging. It was the last 2 games against the 4-2 loss against Buffalo and the 7-6 win against the Devils. I believe they were 1 for 4 both games. I hope I'm right. It was the game before against the Devils. So, let's see what we got here. We were 0 for 1 on the power play, which is too bad, but it is what it is. We had a shorthanded goal. I missed that. Whoa, my screen just moved. Block shots were 10-10. We had 4 minors. They had 2. Takeaways were 6-5 for us, and giveaways were 6-3 in their favor, meaning we had 6 and they only had 3. So that is what it is. Now I want to get into the box score here and cover some individual players because I'd like to tell you a few things about the team tonight. Here we go. Zach Aston Reese had no goals. He had 1 assist. He was +2, and he had 1 shot on goal, 2 hits, 23 shifts for 15:56. That's a lot of ice time for the third line. I like that. I'm pleased with that. Teddy Bluger also, that's the fourth line. No, that was the third line tonight. Teddy Bluger with 15:44 on the same line as Zach Aston Reese. He had 23 shifts. He had a giveaway. He had a hit. He had a shot. He was +3, and he had a goal and an assist. He was wonderful. Jeff Carter playing on the second line. I suppose I should get into lines here. Jeff Carter was playing on the second line with Jared McCann on left wing and Jason Zucker on right wing. For the 4th or 5th game in a row since we've had Jeff Carter, we've had the same look. That's good because McCann and Carter are really good together, and I think they're getting something out of Zucker, so that's fine. Jeff Carter, the second line center, had 1 shot. He had 1 block shot. He had 1 hit, 24 shifts, and 17:38 in ice team. That's good. I really like the breakdown of the 3 players we've gone through so far on the third line, and second line. Jeff Carter also had 102 in time on ice for the power play. Sidney Crosby, first line center, of course, with Jake Gensel and Brian Rust for the 20th game in a row or 25th game in a row? I can't even remember. He had a goal, an assist. He was +1. He had 4 shots on goal. He had a block shot. He had 2 penalty minutes. He had 2 hits. He had 1 takeaway, 23 shifts. And he only played 17-16 tonight. Love it. Absolutely love that. Can we do that more often? Then when you really need Sid, put him up to 20 minutes. Freaking love it. 17:06 in ice time, 10 seconds less than Sid is Jake Gensel, his winger. 1 assist, +1, 2 shots on goal. 1 hit, 23 shifts, and 17:06 in ice time. Mark Jankowski increased ice time, 4th line center, 9:52 in ice, 13 shifts, 1 hit, and that's it. Kasperi Kapanen filling in on the 4th line and some other minutes elsewhere in his first game back in like 14 games, 13-11 in ice time. He was fantastic. He had 17 shifts. He had 1 giveaway. He had 2 takeaways. He had 1 hit. He had 2 shots. He was +2, and he had a goal and assist. He looked great. Well done, Kasperi Kapanen. Very pleased with that. Jared McCann playing 2nd line left wing with Jeff Carter. 14:52 in ice, so 2.5 minutes. No, let's call it 3.5 minutes less than Jeff Carter. But some of those minutes were probably eaten by Kasperi Kapanen. He had 17 shifts. He had a giveaway. He had 2 takeaways. Excuse me, that was Kapanen again. McCann, that makes more sense. He had 2.5 less minutes. 14:52 in time on ice, 19 shifts, 2 giveaways, 2 hits, 1 block shot, and that's it. For McCann, a little bit of an off game with the way he's been playing lately, but no big deal. Evan Rodriguez saw his ice time drop on the 3rd line because Kasperi Kapanen was back. 9:37 in time on ice, 14 shifts, 1 shot, and a good game by Rodriguez. Brian Rust, 1 goal, 1 assist, +1, 3 shots, 1 block shot, 2 penalty minutes, 2 hits, 2 giveaways, 22 shifts, and 16:08 in ice time. He played 58 seconds on the power play, and he played 9 seconds at short-handed. Colton Sevier with +1, 1 shot on goal, 2 penalty minutes, 1 hit, 14 shifts, 10:02 in ice time, playing 4th line right wing with, left wing with Kasperi Kapanen and Mark Jankowski. And then Jason Zucker playing with Jeff Carter and Jared McCann had 4 hits, 20 shifts, 15-12 in time on ice. He had 104 in power play time, and he looked pretty good to me. So I'm very pleased with our forwards. I love the ice time distribution. You wait to see it when he gets back with Gino and all that. He'll be back here somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks is my guess. But I love that Sid only played 17-15 tonight. I like that Carter played 17-38. I'm not saying I want Sid to play 17-16 every night, but if we win, it doesn't bother me a bit. I would rather have 4 lines that can roll, and that's what we're building towards. So maybe we'll see more of Sid at 18 and 19 minutes and less of the 2021 stuff here. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we win that way? Let's get into the defensemen. One of our 4 best defensemen, without question, all season, Cody Ceci. He has rejuvenated his career here in Pittsburgh. Huge fan. We're going to sign him this offseason. Probably a 2-year deal. I'm guessing $2.5 million a year is what we'll give him, and I'm looking forward to it. He played 20 minutes and 57 seconds in time on ice. He was shorthanded for 5:08. Impressive. He had 2 block shots, 1 shot, 1+1, and a goal. Brian Dumoulin, our 2nd best defenseman, with 1 assist, +3, 2 shots on goal, 1 block shot, 3 hits, 25 shifts, 22-26 on ice on the top pair, and he had 5:08, exactly like Cody Ceci in the penalty kill, shorthanded. I like that a lot. Chris Letang, our best defenseman most nights, 2 assists, +3, 2 shots on goal, 1 hit, 25 shifts, and only played 20 minutes and 50 seconds. I love it. I love what Sullivan, how he redistributed ice tonight. So much better than the way they did the last couple of years. I thought they were rather rigid the last couple of years with the ice time distribution. I really enjoy this. A couple games, something doesn't work, he'll redistribute it. Sid only had 17 minutes tonight. Carter had almost a minute more. Letang only had 21 minutes tonight. Dumoulin and Ceci both had more. I love that. Huge fan of that. John Marino, 1 assist, +1, 1 shot on goal, 1 block shot, 2 takeaways, 22 shifts, and 17:58 in ice time. He played 102 in the power play and 243 shorthanded. That was 14-13 even strength for John Marino. Continues to play fantastic. One of our 4 best defensemen all year long. Probably our 3rd best defenseman. Mike Matheson. 1 block shot, 1 takeaway, 22 shifts, 20 minutes and 6 seconds on the ice. 102 of it was shorthanded. 102 of it was on the power play. 9 seconds of it was shorthanded, and 18:55 at even strength. This is an impressive game for him. And then last but not least, Marcus Patterson, who had 1 shot, 1 block shot, 2 penalty minutes, 3 hits, 20 shifts, 17:09 in ice, 3 seconds on the shorthanded ice there. And Tristan Jarry made 30 of 31 saves. He was very, very good. He looked fantastic. I'm very pleased with the way our goaltender's playing. I'm very pleased with where our forwards are playing, especially now that Kapanen's back. Now, can we do this again? We got a bit of a roll last game with a 7-6. The last third period was brutal, but did it get us going? It sure looked like it did with Kapanen coming back tonight, and Kapanen was wonderful, and we won 5-1 tonight. So now can we replicate this the next game with another 5-2 win, another 4-0 win, something like that? We need to do that because we play the Bruins at home on Sunday and Tuesday, and that's going to be a real test. The Bruins are 2 games behind us in games played and only 3 points behind us. So that's potentially 4 points there they can make up on us. The good news is with us winning tonight is that we slide up to 63 points. Now, this is significant because I really wish the Islanders or the Capitals, I didn't care who, one of them had won in regulation. But unfortunately, Washington won in a shootout, 1-0. Well, what does that mean? Well, it changes things a little bit. Let's look into it here. Let's go to the NHL here. NHL, let's go to the standings. The Bruins won also 5-1. They are now 6-0 with Taylor Hall. Mike Riley must be close. He must be 6-1 or something like that since he showed up. Let's see what we got here. So the Bruins move. We move to 63 points. So we are going to be tied with the Islanders. So the Islanders and us are tied at 63 points, but we have 1 more win than the Islanders. So technically, the Islanders are in 3rd after tonight, and we're in 2nd by the slimmest of margins. And the Capitals are in 1st with 64 points. Us in 2nd with 63. The Islanders in 3rd by measure of us having 1 more win than they do. They're going to have 63 points tied with us. And the Bruins move up to 62. So it doesn't get any tighter than that. You've got 4 teams trying to decide this division separated by 2 points. Now think of this. The Bruins have 2 games in hand versus the rest of us, and they're only 2 points behind all of us. Holy cow. Or wait, maybe the Bruins... The Bruins are at 60 points. Okay, so it's a 4-point difference between the 1st place Capitals and the 4th place Bruins, but the Bruins have 2 games in hand, and we're 3 points up on them, and we have 1 more regulation win, no more points than the Islanders. So guys, this video is getting awfully close to the 15-minute mark. I better shut it down now before I forget and can't post this again. We have some really big games coming up against the Bruins on Sunday afternoon and Tuesday, and then 2 in Washington on Thursday and Saturday. I'll be back here Saturday afternoon at 12:30 Eastern for more Penguins coverage when we come and hopefully blast these Devils again 4-0 or something like that. Guys, I had a wonderful time on the channel tonight. Thank you for the new subscriptions. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you know anyone who would like this channel, please tell them about it. Please comment down below. Look at this, my first published 14-minute after-game recap. Thanks for your time. Have a great night. See you guys Saturday. Stay safe, guys.